Hi, I'm Niall Horan. Welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
What a warm and unexpected welcome. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. We've got a great lineup tonight. I tell you, that sofa is going to be hotter than a Samsung Galaxy phone. It really is. But we start, ladies and gentlemen, of course, with sad showbiz news. Will Young has quit Strictly. Even sadder news, Ed Balls hasn't. Here's Ed Balls doing his dance this week as the Mask. Yeah, somebody stop him. No, seriously, somebody stop him. Poor Ed. I mean, it's awful, isn't it? You got to think, who is voting to keep him in, knowing he's going to be humiliated week after week? And, ladies and gentlemen, in other scary news, Britain is caught up in Clown-mageddon. Clown-mageddon. Yep, no, that's not another name for Brexit. No, this is the spate of scary clowns going around terrifying people. Yeah? Now, apparently it all started in America. Now, that is as scary as that. Yeah? Less than a month till the American election, and Donald Trump is in trouble for his rude comments about women. He was heard saying he likes to have a tic-tac on hand in case he gets to kiss a beautiful lady. Because that's right, Donald. Yeah, it's your breath that's the problem. Oh, now I will. Yeah. Trump said the comments were locker room banter. What a fat, odious. If you're watching, Donald, it's just banter. It's just banter. That's all that is. Yeah. And the whole thing has been called Gate. Yeah. Mind you, if you Google the words Trump and you get this. That's normal, all right? And let's get some guests on. All right. Later we'll be meeting One Directioner star Niall Horan. Yeah. He'll be giving us a world-exclusive performance of his solo single. But first, what a treat to welcome back one of Ireland's funniest actors. He's the star of Bridesmaids, This Is 40, and the award-winning Moon Boy. It's Chris O'Dowd, everybody! There he is! Hello! No, yeah, we do some greeting there. Hugging, have a seat. Chris O'Dowd! He's the Oscar-nominated star of The Hurt Locker, American Hustle, and the blockbusting Avengers movies. I'm all a-quiver. It's Jeremy Renner! Here you come on in. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm very well. Lovely to see you. That's Chris O'Dowd. Jeremy. This actress has played everything from Giselle in Enchanted to Lois Lane in Superman. Along the way, she's collected five Oscar nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Amy Adams! Oh! It's sort of a slip.
What am I doing?
I don't know. I'm very welcome in, sit down, say hello to everybody. Oh! Welcome all. Now, I think, Chris, you could shove up a little.
Sure.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Pretend to like each other.
Oh, that's
go on.
nice.
It's show business. It's show business. I must say, I was very impressed. We've never had this before. When Chris O'Dowd came out, somebody waved a full Irish flag.
What? Wow.
I'm so sorry. No stars and stripes. I mean, it's just rude. It's just rude. Is that for Chris or for Niall Horan?
Oh, it's for Chris.
Oh, it's for Chris!
Oh, lovely.
Actually, it is exciting, of course, because we are having a One Directioner on later.
I know.
Are you all fans of the One Direction?
Very much so.
Good. Good. And no, what's weird is because obviously he's in a very successful band, but quite a musical couch. Because Amy, obviously we know you can sing because of Enchanted.
Yeah.
But now in school, you weren't in a band.
I wasn't in a band, but I dated a guy in a band.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, and he played guitar.
I thought he was very talented because I didn't know anything about Led Zeppelin, and I thought he wrote Stairway to Heaven.
Is that because he told you he did?
I think he thought it would get him further.
It didn't work? It didn't work?
We don't need to talk about
That's
it.
okay. That's okay.
Was it a Stairway to Heaven? But Jeremy Renner, you were in a band.
Yeah, back in the day I was.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the name of your band?
Well, Hot Ice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
That's my favorite kind of ice.
Yeah.
close your eyes and imagine what the band Hot Ice might look like. Okay? Did you come up with this?
1986.
Oh, that's a full sexy mullet there.
Yeah, sure. You know, it was
Good.
terrible.
Was he the drummer?
No, I was a drummer.
Oh, you were the drummer?
I was a drummer, yeah.
What was he?
He played guitar.
Oh, okay. Was he the singer?
He was a singer.
Okay, correct.
Yeah. By the way, we all learned how to play the instruments. Nobody knew how to play anything, so we just started. Okay, you're gonna be the drummer. I'm like, okay, I'll get some sticks and start banging on. And then we started a band. Look, I mean, ultimately, the best thing about this band is that we broke up. But it got us out of jail, and we didn't do anything bad. That's it. Play bad music, you know.
But consider that you were in a band as well.
Very much so.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know, I think you're interested in music. I was in a band as a teenager called the Basket Weavers. We were a quartet, but only one of us could play an instrument. And that guy only knew songs by, and I guess this places us in a time, he only knew songs by the Crash Test Dummies. And sadly, we fell apart because he got shingles.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, three great films tonight. Amy and Jeremy, they're in a big new sci-fi movie together. It's called Arrival, and it's one of those things. It involves aliens, and it's got everything you want. It's got the big budget, the special effects, but it's at the same time, it's a very thoughtful film.
Yeah, it definitely has an emotional heartbeat to it, and it has an intimacy to it, and yeah, a lot of it's really compelling.
No, it really is.
Yeah.
So now you can tell us who you play. I mean, we can't talk about the plot much because it will give everything away.
Yes.
But we can know who you are.
Yes, I play Louise Banks, who's a linguist brought in to help decipher the alien language, and we work together as a team.
Yeah, and I play a mathematician, physicist that teams up with her to help communicate with the alien beings.
And now, apparently, the science behind this film, now, bear with us, it's sort of based in some reality, the science behind this film.
Yes, but bear with us, because I'm not very good at science, so I can't explain it. So I just had to sort of accept it, and every time it would get too scientific, my brain goes straight to, like, my musical theater, like, Oklahoma. The only thing that saves me. Jeremy's much better at science.
Did you wrap your head around it?
Well, I don't know about my head, but yeah, I mean, I got an idea of what we're talking about, but it's not really the most interesting to talk about, so I wanted to create sort of some emotional content to zeros and ones and binary. Otherwise, it's really quite boring. So, you know, to be excited about zeros and ones, or whatever, just I had to create emotional content to it.
Because the director, am I right in thinking his first language isn't English?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yes. He's French-Canadian, so he speaks French as a first language.
Definitely, and makes little effort to try to speak English, which is fine. But when you're working with people that don't understand French, it gets a little complicated.
Maybe that's why the set felt so calm to us. Like, he might be saying bad things about us, but he was just saying it in French. So we're like, he is so sweet. That just love him.
He is a really, really calm and docile and loving and emotionally intelligent guy, but he would say the weirdest things because of his inability to really get his point across in English. And he would try to direct us in his very quiet sets and these things, right? And he said something really, they're very inappropriate, but they're, what did he say to you?
He said, I loved that very much, and I will now take you from behind. I'm so sorry, didn't he? It was in the middle of, like, a serious scene. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to be laughing. He's like, what have I said? No. I think you mistook me. I mean, I will take you from behind, but use a camera. I'm like, no, that's not getting any better today.
I don't know what he's meaning by it.
Luckily,
he's like, Amy, I'm going to come very close here and do focus. Us. He says us instead of focus. He said, Bradford, us. Bradford, us. suits. What you're talking about. It's like, Jeremy, and then I'm going to come over here, take the camera, and come on your face. I'm like, no, man, you don't get to say that to me.
I heard you talking, Jeremy, about you were not a fan of being in those suits.
The hazmat suits?
Is that what they are, yeah?
Yeah, they're real hazmat suits, and yeah, I don't think it's really. I mean, you have to be careful what you eat and drink because you're stuck in. It's like a hefty bag, right? And it's just not pleasant. Like, oh man, it smells like vodka in here. I'm not sure why. And Indian food, strangely here. Yeah, they didn't breathe, and they were, you know, they weren't compared to the bomb suit in the Hurt Locker. It was really kind of nothing, but you're still kind of awkward, and you have this thing on, and there's a fan in there, right? Remember those fans?
Yeah.
I guess, but it wasn't like to cool you down. It was just to make sure you can see. From the only little foggy.
I thought you meant someone who liked you.
I
should have. Yeah, you're doing so well.
Awesome.
Because, Chris O'Dowd, have you finished your big sci-fi film, or are you in the middle of it now?
Oh, yeah, I just wrapped on like a space movie. I don't know why which was...
J.J. Abrams, I mean...
Yeah, it's going to be great. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's going to be great. Again, still not. But I struggled at times because I found the kind of suspension of disbelief difficult. Just to kind of be like, oh, we're, you know, not on Earth. So we would kind of do the normal dialogue, and it's, you know, I guess I only got a glimpse of your movie, but it's, again, there's a lot of pearl. We're trying to save the world. And there are moments of great tension. And then you get to the end of the scene and the written dialogue, and there might be a little kind of improv or something. And usually I feel kind of comfortable in those situations. But here, I'd be like, space. What's it all about? I just couldn't get quite into believing that I was in space. Which, when you're doing a space movie, is tricky.
Yes. Did you annoy the other actors?
Absolutely.
That's also one of my favorite things to do, is to be annoying on set.
Okay.
We've talked about that before.
She loves to sing. She loves to sing.
Oh, that would be nice. I'd like that.
Not on the hazmat suit when that's all
show
you can.
tunes, man. It's all show
Right.
tunes. You see, like all these, like, you know, Elsa
one.
songs.
No.
Yeah, do it. She knows them all.
I tried singing
She
Let
knows
It
them
Go
all.
last time, but you said something about the rights and it would get expensive.
Oh,
So.
that's true. Very true.
Yeah.
Yes. That was so clever of me to shut it down like that. No idea. And very quickly, Amy, we've heard the rumor. Enchanted 2, is that really happening?
Yeah, they're starting to develop Enchanted 2. It's called Disenchanted, and that's for real. And yeah, they've got a director attached, and they're writing a script.
And you're in it, right?
I'm hoping.
It doesn't open at your funeral or something.
No, I hope not. Not unless, you know. I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to let anybody else play Giselle. So.
No.
No.
And then will your daughter be geeked that you're going back to Giselle?
No, she won't.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She's so cool. I'm mama to her. Like, she doesn't think of me as an actress at all. Like, she makes fun of me for it. Like, when I FaceTime her, she's like, oh my God, it's Amy Adams. Huh? And I'm like, she's 6, by the way. Yeah.
And by the way, she's got such a cool attitude. She's like, sometimes you're not even mom. You're like, oh, that's just the chick that cleans my room and cooks me food.
It's true.
She's awesome.
She's pretty level-headed.
Because after the Avengers movies, presumably you've got a lot of children that come up to Jeremy wanting pictures and things.
Yeah, that's the best part of it all. Yeah, for sure. They, you know, before the Avengers, the kids would run away from me, but now I play a superhero. Then they come around, and it's the most amazing thing.
But why did you frighten children?
I think
You were thinking it. You were thinking, why are the children running away?
Other than it's really fun.
It's his resting face.
It's a resting face I was born with, and you know, I built a career around it, so it's awesome.
So right now you look kind of twinkly.
Well, because I'm smiling. Yeah, but when I'm just thinking about, like, hey, that is a really amazing looking suit. It looks like I might want to hurt you, right? But I'm thinking, like, oh my God, that's a beautiful suit.
But
But if I'm, you know, if I'm just thinking about it, it looks like I might want to choke you.
Yes, I see it. That is scary. Yeah. Because what's the thing about your daughter wanting to make you cry?
Oh, we were talking about what I do for a living, and I was explaining how I try to make I just make believe, like she does when she plays, and she's like, can you make yourself laugh? And I said, yeah. She goes, can you make yourself cry? And I said, yeah. And she goes, do it. Honestly, you got to give me a story. So we made up a story, and I've done it before for people about sriracha. I don't want to go back into this, Graham. Okay?
No.
No, okay.
What is
the
sriracha?
sriracha plant is they're shutting it down because the fumes kind of go into the community, and yeah. But I've done this. This is redundant now.
Oh my God!
It's really weird.
That was awesome.
Everyone's
I was believing what you were talking
completely
about.
weirded out. They're like,
Wow,
I don't
that's
trust
amazing.
her at all.
Yeah. They got paid to do something like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
it's
So
almost
she
kind of
made
creepy.
me. It is,
It's
right?
amazing.
You should be an actress.
I know.
Yeah, it's really good.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Why don't you, Chris O'Dowd, you can make yourself cry as
Yeah,
well.
do it. Cry. Cue now. Go.
There's this sriracha plant.
And what about it? What's going on?
No, I don't know. I guess, I don't know if I can make myself cry. I do that thing where, definitely if you're in the midst of a scene, you can start, you know, if you're really in it, it's kind of fine. And, but then when you get to, as you guys know, on to take kind of 15 or 16, then you got to start playing some tricks to make your subconscious cry or something. And you start thinking of sad things, or for me, it's like Battersea Dogs Home commercials. Or for some reason, I don't know why, because I'm a pacifist, I keep watching these videos on YouTube of like soldiers coming back from war and seeing their animals.
Yes.
Have you seen these?
Yes.
It's a killer. So when I'm like, sometimes when you're watching me on screen, that's what I'm thinking.
I just want to put him in my pocket. I love this guy. He wouldn't fit, but I just want to put him in my
Maybe you could
pocket.
be your fan in your hazmat.
In my
and make
helmet.
it a
Yes.
You
sequel.
can be in them.
Yeah. I also eat curry.
Yeah.
Now, Chris O'Dowd has a movie. It's called Mascots, and it's the latest faux documentary by Christopher Guest, who made Spinal Tap, Best in Show, and all those things. And were you in the fist costume? Whenever we see the fist, is it always you?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I got kind of comfortable in there, just being on my own, just really thinking about stuff. All of there's obviously because he's a ice hockey mascot, I have to do a lot of skating. And so I learned how to ice skate, even though I don't, like, I'm never seen in the thing. I just thought, you know what, why not? Definitely me. Definitely me, and not some skater with the giant fist on it.
I did wonder there. I'm sure we'd know if Chris O'Dowd could skate like that.
Yeah. I would tell people.
And it's all these different mascots come together. Is that competition real?
That's a great question. There are definitely competitions like that, and probably more regionalised than a giant kind of annual national event. But like you say, it's a big ensemble piece, and loads of people that kind of Chris Guest normally works with are there, like Jennifer Coolidge and Ed Begley and Jane Lynch, and loads of great. It's really funny. So everybody's kind of playing different kinds of mascots or judges or whatever.
And lots of actors, when they're starting out, do those jobs, kind of, dressed as a hot dog outside the restaurant and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you did something a bit like that, didn't you?
There was a job I did where I used to do, like, pizza, like, what you call it, like in a supermarket when you give out samples.
Oh, yes.
And so when I was in college, there was a commercial on TV at the time for Domino's frozen pizza, where they would, or not Domino's, Goodfellas. Frozen pizza, hey, go Goodfellas, frozen pizza, where the commercial on TV was like two Italian-American guys kind of going, hey, bada bing, you want pepperoni? Yeah, I got pepperoni. And we would have to do that in the supermarket. But like around Ireland. And so it would be great, hey, you want some peppers and what? And then like people would be walking by and going, Chris, hey, you want pizza? I got you some pizza. Awful.
but actors do lots of things. Because Amy Adams, you're one of those people that I think whatever job you're given, you take it very seriously. Now, how old were you when you were working in Gap?
Oh, I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were the woman at the door?
Yes, the greeter.
The greeter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to do that at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Did you? Did
Yeah.
you take shirtless?
Yeah.
You were shirtless?
Yeah, it was
With,
like
all that
6,
cologne
7
all
weeks
over
ago
you?
now, but like, it was good. I enjoyed it. I wasn't employed there. I just used to do it.
That's a really funny idea. Just take your shirt off and stand there.
What's the problem? You don't like bellies?
That's amazing.
Sorry.
But you were the best greeter ever.
I mean, I did my job. I showed up. I believe in doing things 110%. So yeah.
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 That's a lot of percent.
It is.
You know, because you would tell them everything that was in the store, essentially.
Essentially, yeah. You greet them and you tell them a lot, and I don't know. I don't know why they kept me up there. I probably chased more people away than kept them there, but I would get so bored I would think of new things to say, you know, like, hey, check out our polo shirts. They have 2 buttons, and new colors, sandy taupe, and they're like running away, you know.
And didn't you have a celebrity client once?
Whitney Houston.
What?
Yeah. Scared her right into the dressing room, and she asked for anybody but me. So, yeah, I did. Somebody dared me to do it, and I was like, oh, okay. Because, you know, I'll take just about any dare I'm given.
Do you think that she went to the till and she's like, I have nothing?
No.
Nothing!
All right, let's talk about Amy Adams' other film, busy actress, Nocturnal Animals. And this is Tom Ford's second film after The Single Man, which is a big success. And it's a wonderful film. And it's you and Jake Gyllenhaal. And it's sort of, it's a story within a story.
It is, yeah. It tells the story of Susan, whom I play, who's a LA art gallerist, and she's sort of disenchanted, there we go, with a little tie-in, disenchanted with her life, and so she receives a manuscript from her ex-husband, and she begins to read it, and as she reads it, that story unfolds, and then we examine her past, which sort of ties into it all.
And it's much grittier than you would expect a Tom Ford movie to be.
Yeah, it's very gritty. It's very dark, and he spends a lot of time in the desert with, although I heard that he had like a desert outfit, you know, like, so everybody else looks like hell, and he's wearing cowboy boots and turquoise jewelry. And I know he smells good, but he's a fabulous director to work with. But yeah, it definitely has a lot of darkness to it.
Because you have an odd role in a way, because you are reading the novel that we're watching.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time reading, and the camera spends a lot of time watching me read, which sounds like it might be boring. It's not.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
It's not like my sriracha bits, so let's just move past that. But it was a lot of fun, and I worked with Jake Gyllenhaal, a wonderful cast. But most of the time was spent alone, just a couple of scenes with other people.
And it's already done very well. It's picked up some awards already.
It did, yeah. It picked up the Audience Award in Venice, so that was thrilling.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I mean that is, yeah. Right. It is time to meet our musical guest tonight. He's a member of the biggest boy band in the world, and now he's broken records with the release of his first solo single, This Town. Please welcome Niall Horan. There he is! Oh! Hello, sir. How you doing? Really good. Come in, meet everybody. Crystal down. City down. City down. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Nice. Now, here's the thing. I would introduce you, but I think you've met Amy before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Myself and Amy did, well, she did it and we were there. SNL, Saturday Night Live in New York.
Yes.
She was the host of it. We were there. There we are.
You were very sweet. You got to hold my feet. I don't know how fortunate that is.
Yeah.
But your band member on the other end, is it Zane? Forgive me if I get it wrong. He was quivering because my upper body apparently was too heavy for him.
Wow.
I highly doubt that.
He really was by the end, because we took so many takes, you know.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
yeah.
that was a bit heavy for him. I think he's used to lighter girls.
Now, the last One Direction concert, that was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, around this
So,
time, yeah.
by my reckoning, that's kind of a year off.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of Judge Rinder. What are you like, what are you doing?
I'm definitely not watching Judge Rinder anyway. At the start of the year, the plan was to go backpacking.
Lovely.
So I did it. So me and two of my cousins just... we met... one of my cousins was living in Melbourne in Australia, and he was actually moving back home. So we just said, right, we'll meet in Australia and then we'll work our way back across. So we went up through... went to Bali first. Rained for 4 days, no good. Nearly got my wallet robbed by a monkey, so that wasn't great. Then went up to Philippines, did a couple of islands in the Philippines, went across to Vietnam, Cambodia, did all the temples and stuff.
It sounds amazing. But now, is this the trip where you had a very strict budget?
Yeah, well, yeah, we just wanted to do it properly, because all my friends got to do it, but I was travelling the world in a different way.
Yeah.
So I just thought, it's only fair I get to do it.
So you were staying in youth hostels and things?
Yeah.
Now, were your cousins really
But not
pissed
really
off?
hostels, like... You'd be
Because your
surprised.
cousins must be thinking, he's a multi-millionaire and I'm sleeping in a bunk.
Yeah, they probably were, but they would never say it to me. No, we just want... Like, it wasn't really hostels. We went to the hostels when we were going drinking, because they're always good crack.
Oh, right.
But, you'd be surprised what 20 quid gets you.
I don't want to know. Mind you, it's good you were travelling when you did.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, fair play. Like, putting a budget on yourself when you're a thing, that's pretty good.
But did you not break it sometimes? Did you not kind of think...
Oh, yeah, after about a month, we got to Hanoi in Vietnam.
And you bought the city? I own Hanoi now. Yeah. I cracked. I just love the place. I just loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just like, well, we'll just get a hotel. A nice one this time.
OK, so you own a hotel in Hanoi.
Yeah.
OK, great.
A couple of them.
It's like Monopoly.
Yeah.
The Hanoi board. And because, obviously, when it ends, when you go on the break, it must be lovely. You just go, oh, thank God for that. But have you started to miss the others yet? Is it weird now being back in music without them?
Yeah, of course, you know. I suppose until recently, I haven't kind of noticed as much in the sense as I've just been in the studio, and we always kind of, when we were writing, we'd always go off into different groups and kind of, do our own kind of writing and then bring it all back to when everyone was recording. But recently I've kind of noticed that, okay, this is it now. I have this song, I'm writing an album for me.
Do you get back to Ireland much? Do you cause a huge sensation when you go back? Is it Monologue?
Yeah, Monologue, yeah.
Yeah.
I go home a couple of times a year. It gets, my dad still lives in the same spot, so it gets kind of hectic around the house.
Do girls live in holes in the garden and things?
Yeah, I remember, yeah, under the wall. I remember Robbie Williams once said something to me. He was like, my mum closed the curtains in '92 and never opened them again. I get it. So yeah, but yeah, it's good. I get to go home and go see the lads and stuff like that, and see the family, and I like that side of it. But yeah, miss Ireland. Obviously, would like to go there a lot more. But
and do people do they look out for you, kind of going, oh, he's changed, or is it all that? Do you have to be incredibly careful when you go home?
Sometimes, you'd be in there and you'd be like, there's kind of the backpacking thing there. You'd be buying a pint, be buying a pint for 2 or 3 of the lads, and then, the barman would be going, oh, someone's doing all right, and he's doing good. It's it's only a few pints. I don't know if it makes any difference. But yeah, sometimes if I'm walking home, right, I'll walk home if I'm home around Christmas, and there's no taxis, and I'll start walking home, and then the police will drive past me and pick me up and bring me home. I remember when they used to do that for a different reason. But yeah, they do that, which is quite funny.
Because they catch you out when you go home, don't they, Chris?
Well, I mean, there is, like Niall said, there's this odd thing where people want to catch out a little bit. You'll go even for breakfast somewhere or for lunch. And I remember I was actually home this weekend, and I was, we went out for, you know, some eggs and stuff somewhere. And, and I was like, oh, yeah, you know, and I'll have some orange juice. And they're like, oh. Oh, Mr. LA with his orange juice. And it's regardless of what, like, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. It's like, oh, you know, I'll have, like, you know, an Americano or something. Oh. Like, before I left, I used to just bathe in my own. There's this kind of overcompensation. there is a little bit of that, but like it's inundated with the kind of the other side of it, which is really kind of lovely, right?
Yeah. And now, Amy Adams, I think because of the red hair, people assume you must be, you know, must have Irish
yeah,
blood.
I think I've got some Irish blood in me, yeah.
Because I must say, we found this
I
picture.
can vouch for that.
Wow, you could say that. It was going so well.
Well, you know what? What's weird about it, it's not even like I have Irish... It sounds like I gave her, like, a blood transfusion. And I actually am a blood donor, so...
You never know. But no, we found a picture of you, and rarely has a woman looked more Irish than Amy. Look at that.
It's such a flattering picture. There you go.
Is that in your is that in your caravan?
Three sisters. That's my three sisters right there.
There it is, folks. Yeah, that's such a flattering picture.
Well, it's not there. You stop looking at it, it'll go away. Now, Niall, talking about it, so the new single, This Down, this is you, it's a song, is it about Mullingar, or?
Sort of, yeah. It's kind of like got a double meaning. It's not really about anyone in particular. I just kind of, when I'm writing songs, I write the concept and then just kind of write a scenario and then write the song around it. But I guess with the town part of it, I guess it's kind of a little bit like everything, you know, there's a line in the song, everything comes back to you, you know, and I still go home all the time, and, you know, no matter how far you've travelled, you still get to go home and be yourself. And then it's obviously got that female aspect to it too.
Now, every girl in Mullingar must be thinking, he's talking about me.
I had loads of texts saying, like, from people, like, from school saying, everyone wants to know who it's about. It's not about anyone. So I'm clearing it up on national television.
Well, your first performance awaits. The guitar's over there if you want to go over and get ready. Niall Horan, everybody. Here with his first ever TV performance of This Down, it is Mr. Niall Horan! Great job! Well done! There you go! You did it! You did it! Very good. Congratulations. Come and sit down with the others. There you go. How lovely was that? Gorgeous.
Thank you, Mel. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was fantastic, Niall. And so I have a vision of all those girls, the One Direction fans. They're sitting at home like Miss Havisham in One Direction T-shirts, waiting and waiting. Will you ever tell them to give up? Will, you know, like, what's happening? Will they wait for the rest of their lives? Will they wait as long as Bros for you to come back?
As long as Bros. Oh, no. Like, for now, in the moment, we're kind of doing our own thing. I'm doing this. You know, Harry's doing a movie. Harry did a movie. You know, we're all kind of doing our own bits and pieces, and then can't really put a date on it, but, you know, it's not going to be 50 years away. Like, it's in the foreseeable.
How many years?
I don't know, Chris. We don't know, and when I do, I'll text you.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for doing that. It was beautiful. Niall Horan, everybody. OK. Nearly it. But before we go, by popular demand, it is back. Let's have a story from the big red chair. Hello.
Hello, Graham.
Hi. What's your name?
Justin.
Justin. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Aussie, Australia, but now live in Clapham.
OK.
You're the only Aussie in Clapham.
The rest of them are Irish.
And what do you do?
I design bicycle parking and change room facilities for office buildings. Bit random.
I'm so tempted.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's doing that.
No, that's good.
One.
No, I
That's a
mean,
good
that
That's useful.
No, imagine if you were sitting at a dinner party and Justin told you that. Your heart would sink. You'd just think,
He's saying it's a good one.
Yeah,
He said it's a good one. It's a good one.
Off you go with the story, Justin.
All right, so the other day, it's a couple of weeks ago, I had a hangover, big hangover, and I decided to just dust it off with a run through the local commons of Clapham.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, I got halfway through and I had uncontrollable stomach cramps. And without a toilet in sight, I thought, no, there's a bit of density over there. I'm going to head in there and do my business. So anyway, I'm there and I'm just finishing up, and next thing I see this movement to my right, and there's a lady walking along with her 2 dogs, and they're off the leash. Anyway, one of them starts, I pull up my pants, and next thing, this pit bull starts coming towards me.
No, I can't listen to the end of this story.
How's he gonna go that long? He's just like pooping in the woods.
As a dog owner, I know what happened next.
I lost track a little bit, and then I kind of tuned back in. I was like, oh, he's in the park. Yeah.
They come over here, they in our parks.
He didn't have any toilet paper. That's all I kept thinking is, I'm sure he didn't bring toilet paper to the park.
No.
I don't think that's the biggest problem.
Can I get my 3 minutes back of my life? Because this is...
I think the pit bull probably solved that problem.
Yeah. I might have one back here.
Should we try one more?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is the one. This is the charm. Hello! They love you. They love you. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean, lovely. Where are you from?
I'm from Donegal.
He's from Donegal. He's from Donegal. Marvellous. And do you live here or there?
Yeah, I live in London now.
Oh, right. What do you do, Sean?
I work in sales, so...
Yeah, I know. Pays the bills. Off you go with the story, Sean.
So a few years ago, I was at a wedding, and the ceremony happened. It was lovely, and then we went to the reception. And at the reception, everybody started doing speeches, and then the groom stood up and said to everyone, we're going to play a game. So he said, asked everyone to stand up. So everyone stood up. Everybody was kind of giggling. And then he asked everyone to flip over their plate, and if there's a red dot at the bottom of their plate, please stay standing. So everyone did it, and it kind of filtered out, and then there was 8 guys left standing. And he said, ladies and gentlemen, can you all please look at the 8 gentlemen left standing? They have slept with my wife since we've been engaged. I am now going for an annulment, and he walked straight out of the room.
Good one! Love that story. Well done, Sean. You can walk. Okay, and if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in that red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. That is it for tonight. Please say a big thank you to my guests, Niall Horan, Chris O'Dowd, Jeremy Renner, and Amy Adams. Join me next week with music from the mighty Kings of Leon, the hilarious Catherine Tate, the brilliant Jude Law, the beautiful Colby Smulders, and the Hollywood legend that is Mr. Tom Cruise. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.